Yes, people, what's good? I'm Kinell, and this is Sinister Cinema, where we get deep into the guts of the stranger side of cinema. Kinell Sinister Cinema is brought to you by Forgotten Sons Apparel. Check them out at forgottensonsapparel.co.uk. Forgotten Sons Apparel is a York-based streetwear brand drawing inspiration from alternative culture, tattoos, film, classic TV and cartoons from our childhood. In our own words, if you like our stuff half as much as we do, then we like it twice as much as you. I'm a big fan of this brand and I love the guys who make it. They've supported me for years, way before I was podcasting. They supported me in my battle rap career. You might have seen me rocking some of their garms on Don't Flop and other leagues. I love Forgotten Sons Apparel and I'm urging you all to check them out at forgottensonsapparel.co.uk. Right, now on with the show. Hey, what's good? I'm Kinell, and this is Sinister Cinema, where we get deep into the guts of the stranger side of cinema. And we got the Bowskdog here today.
Bowskdog, baby.
Is fucking right, lad.
How you doing, man? You all right?
Always good, man. Always good. Absolute pleasure to get you into the studio, man.
Well, man, I appreciate you inviting me, man. You know, we're both big film buffs. Both mates, battle rap guy, battle rap legends, so it's good to get on a podcast and shoot the breeze.
Legends, man. Legends, man. We're fucking good. We got
man.
absolute vibes here. Cheers.
Vibes in.
Yeah, man. Flipping it. It's a vibes in episode. Like, normally we have top fives, these kind of things, but when Bowskdog's in the house, we're just vibes in. We're just having a good time today. So that's what we're going to do. So, yeah.
Sounds good to me, player.
It's fucking good, like, man. I'm fucking, like... This has been like our first kind of day of having like a Saturday of good weather where we can sit in a beer garden, man.
Yeah, yeah. As soon as I woke up this morning, looked out the window and saw the blue sky and the sun, and then I walked outside and I felt a bit of warmth.
Oh,
First time in like, what, 6-7 months? So, yeah, today's a good day, man.
It's been long. It's been long. Like, obviously, Bowski came in by the train, so we was at the town crier, and you know which one that is if you, like, got anything to do with Chester. You know, or even if you just passed through Chester, it's a pub over the way from the train station.
It's the first pub when you walk out the train station, you see the golden arches, but it's not McDonald's, and you know you're going to have a nice pint in there, and yeah, it's a good vibe, man. It's a good pub. Yeah,
man. So we was out in the beer garden, man, flipping, and the summer vibes really are starting, because, I mean, it's one thing having sunshine, but it's the summer beer garden vibes.
Yeah, you need a bit of warmth to go with it, like, because obviously you can have a sunny, nice day on in the winter, but when there's actual warmth with it,
yeah,
you get the birds coming out dressed a bit more, like, with a bit less on. You get lads coming out dressed in just T-shirts and everything, and everyone's a bit more happy, you know, everything's a bit more...
And the lads queuing for the toilet cubicles, man. I know. Like, just before, like, we got a taxi over here, just before we did that, I went to the toilet, and there was like 4 urinals free. And like, there was still a queue for the toilet cubicles.
Yeah. Most of them don't need a shit, basically.
Yeah. The body language of someone who needs a shit and the body language of someone who's about to emerge from that cubicle with a newly obtained massive case of the fucking sniffles. It's a
little white mustache in it, like white little wispy hairs coming off underneath the nose, you know what I mean? So
it's a very different body language, man. So I can see that happening, man.
It's all good fun anyway, you know.
Yeah.
You know, as long as you know, work to your limits, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't prepare to fail, otherwise you fail to prepare, you know what I mean? So, you know, just have some, you know, summer vibes, have a good time. So that's what it's about, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what we do, man. We fucking prepare to fail constantly. But we're really good at it, man.
Specialists in failure, innit? That's what we are.
Specialists in failure. So, yeah, it's the KSC. And like I say, we haven't really got any kind of, like, theme today. But, you know, we're just going to chat some shit. So, like, okay, like, let's kick off with, out of all the big, like, franchise killers, the fucking, your Freddies, your Jasons, your Chuckies, your Pinheads, all of these, the bros,
Yeah, yeah, the main men, yeah.
The Candyman's like flipping.
Oh shit, Candyman, yeah.
Yeah, who's
Don't look in the mirror and say that shit 5 times. Not if you're a kid anyway, because that used to skits me out doing that.
Did it, man? Did you do it as a kid?
Yeah, I did it a few times. Man, I remember walking through. I think it was the university, and there's like a gym and swimming pool up there. And I think it was the day after I watched Candyman. I was still a bit shook in it, as you are as like a 10-year-old or whatever when you watch something like that. And I remember walking past like windows in it and going Candyman, and then the next one Candyman, and then the next one Candyman, and then Candyman, and then Candyman, and then shitting myself basically. You know? He
did that all the way home, and he still didn't have a black mate at the end of it.
I still didn't die. I said no hook. So, but yeah, Candyman, amazing film, and you know it's still obviously the remake. I didn't mind it. I didn't hate it as much as some people. I thought it was all right. I thought it was well shot, very stylish. It wasn't very scary though. Whereas the original Candyman, not only was it scary, but it holds up as a film.
Oh shit! To this day,
yeah, to this day. I watched it with Pro P, you know Pro P, and Dog. He loves his films, but he's missed a lot of classics along the way. Yeah. So every now and then he'll be like, you know what, I've never seen Godfather, or you know what, I've never seen Candyman. So we watched it. Probably, I say the other week, it's probably about a year ago or something. Yeah. We watched Candyman and he was like, oh shit, this is fucking great film. It holds up. And I was like, yeah, I watched it with him and I was like, this really holds up as a really good film, you know what I mean? And shout out, what's his name? Clive Barker and that, man, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a geezer, like, he's one of the top cinema gays.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Look at Hellraiser, like that's.
I know, yeah. There was now that you mention he's gay, you can kind of see a bit of Hellraiser. There's a little bit of leather involved. And,
like
few little funny costumes and that.
He's proper like into his whole like leather daddy shtick. Like I don't know if he is now because he's probably like 87 or something. Like. But it's like.
You probably have thought about sex for about 20 years.
Hellraiser is based on like weird sex parties that
defo, man. You can see that.
Involved with, man, and I rate it, man.
Yeah, mate, fair play to Clive, man. Some classics over the years, definitely. Not just Hellraiser and Candyman, but others, you know, that have, you know what I mean? So
Lord of Illusions, like. I don't know, man. So
what other ones has he done? He's done a few, hasn't he, Clive Barker, man? I'm trying to think what ones.
There's Rawhead Rex. Have you ever?
Yeah. You know what? I've never seen that. I've seen the cover of it, and I thought I need to watch that one day. That looks interesting.
It's pretty ridiculous. Like, you know, it's this giant obelisk in the shape of a fucking penis. And it summons forth this monster that looks like a fucking 1980s wrestler, like.
Oh shit! It sounds amazing.
There's what you call it, a priest's face getting pissed on, and.
Are you sure this ain't one of your pornos?
I can't be 100% sure, but I'm not. It's one of them. But yeah, going back to it. So out of all the bros,
right?
Who's your favourite one, man?
Well. Yeah, to be honest, mate, I'm probably going to have to go with Chucky, really.
Yeah.
Just because, I might have mentioned this to you before, but everyone always goes, what film is the one that scared you the most or fucked you up as a child?
Yeah, let's go into this, man.
Yeah, to be honest, it was Child's Play, Chucky, because I watched it when I was about 5 years old. So, you know, your mind ain't ready for that, really. Yeah. I think it was the first Chucky, came out in about 88, 89, so I would have been about 5, pushing 6 maybe. And I went round to my cousin's house who lived up the road, and they were a bit older than me. They're like 13, 14 or whatever. And they're like, yeah, we're watching this film. It's about cops and robbers, and you'll be all right, Matt. You'll be all right. Yeah. Next thing, there's this psychotic doll trying to take the soul of a little kid and stabbing everyone up and all that, and just going around swearing and shouting and being mad. And I admit, I remember walking out after watching it and going to the park or whatever, or the field. And everything just seemed a bit weird. I just say like my life had changed. Then I've been letting on things that I shouldn't have seen at that age. You know what I mean? And for about a year, I was terrified of Chucky, mate. I had to let the dog had to sleep in my room. I remember that. I had to have Dan the dog sleep in my room, and then one day I woke up and I thought Chucky had got him because he weren't there. Yeah. Shit like this as a kid, it proper terrified me, man. So that was the one that got me. And then ever since then, I've had an affiliation with Chucky because of that. And then obviously as I got older, I watched the sequels and I watched all of them. And I just kind of like think Chucky's the one that's had the most effect on me over the years. Some of them were a bit dodgy, don't get me wrong. I mean, Bride of Chucky was all right. Seed of Chucky with Red Man in. I ain't too sure about that one. But the series was great.
Yeah, Redman's role in that.
I like Redman in it.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I thought Redman was all right.
Yeah, flipping like that was written. It was supposed to be like Quentin Tarantino playing that role.
Really?
But they couldn't get him, so they got Redman. Like that's a fucking decision-making process.
That's a different take on it, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like flipping. If you need to substitute an actor for Quentin Tarantino because you can't get Quentin Tarantino, there's a few steps you have to go for before you get to Redman,
innit? There's a few 6 degrees of separation there before you get to Redman, innit?
Really though, like that is quite wild. Like that they got to that. Cedar Chucky's quite interesting, like because like they were talking about like fucking like gender fluidity and all this kind of shit.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And a bit before it was all sort of in the news and stuff. Yeah,
well, like the likes of fucking me and you, we've only like found out about this shit very recently. like literally on the taxi on the way here. Like
shit.
Yeah, we've had it explained to us, but we haven't really. We don't really learn our shit.
That taxi driver had a lot to say about a lot of pressing issues. Let's put it that way. We humoured him, but I don't know if I agree with him. 50% of what he was saying, maybe, but yeah.
That's it. Like, I'm not about to bait some taxi driver up, like, you know what it is. Sometimes when you're in a taxi, they got some things to say, and
they got some opinions. You know, they got some opinions on all kinds of different folk.
They do. So yeah, but yeah, that's one of them. So like that. Like, okay, so like Chucky's the one that really like got under your skin then, like.
Well, yeah, as a kid, yeah, definitely. I just thought, because the original one, the storyline and everything is obviously Chucky is trying to take the soul of this little boy, innit?
Yeah.
Andy, innit? So Andy's obviously about my age at the time, maybe a tiny bit older or whatever.
This is it. If you're like seeing a film like as a kid, like normally it's shit's happening to like high school kids.
Yeah, or adults or whatever. Or, mainly high school kids,
Yeah, and normally those high school kids are played by people who are like in their fucking 30s, innit? Like
25 and shit, at least. So you don't really relate as much. You know
you can't really connect to it. So it's like, I'm cool with these people being killed. But like with Child's Play, particularly the original, like, should we say trilogy?
Yeah.
Like 1, 2, and 3. He's after Andy Barclay. He's trying to kill a kid your age.
Yeah. And that was the one. And obviously it's a single mum as well. And my mum was a single mum as well. So it was like, it was just too close to home. It was just so like vivid to me as a kid. Like, oh shit, this could happen to me if I get a doll, if I get a Chucky doll. And I'll tell you one thing that happened once. My uncle used to own a video shop, which is why I think I'm such a movie buff, because I used to just get films for free and shit. And I remember, like, I just about got over Chucky by this time. This is like a year or two later. I'm like, Chucky, it's a film. I'm all right. Whatever. And I walked into my uncle's video shop.
For perspective, you're still like age 7.
Yeah, I was still young at the I was still young at the time, obviously 7, maybe 8. I don't know. I can't remember when Child's Play 2 came out, but anyway, the point of it is I walked into my uncle's video shop, all happy and all go-lucky and all that, and I turned round, and there's a life-size fucking poster cut out of Chucky, like, out with a knife, like, and I fucking shit myself, bro. I ran out of the video shop like, Chucky's back. So yeah, that affected me as a youngster. That definitely.
Yeah, man. Fucking, I've literally ordered a life-size cardboard Chucky. That's gonna be sitting here, man. When Amazon eventually deliver it, man. I've got life-size Annabelle.
That Jeff Bezos, what a tosser.
He is.
Oh, is he not even there anymore? Is he? He sold the shit.
No. He's just rich, like flipping Amazon control our lives. We need to accept that that's who we are as people. We work for fucking Amazon.
Amazon must have made a killing on that pandemic, man. They might have even caused it. Do you reckon? Some guy in China, some Amazon employee ate a bat in it and was like, Jeff, I've got an idea.
I hope he got a promotion for it, because like if that is what happened, then he absolutely fucking smashed it.
Yeah, and that went better than he would have ever thought, that, innit?
Yeah, man, fucking like it was chaotic. Like I was buying so much shit at like the start of the pandemic. That first lockdown.
Yeah, when everyone was a bit shook still. Everyone was a bit like, what is this? Like,
yeah, when we had like a really good we had like really good like weather and all like.
Oh mate, it was amazing. That first lockdown, I was in I had a flat and I had a big skyline, and I was sunbathing inside the flat while I was off work, just sat in the skyline like that, getting a raise, drinking cocktails and that. So the first lockdown, it was great. I thought, you know what I mean, I enjoyed it.
I think I was completely insane during that whole period of my fucking life, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like, I think I was nuts, but I wasn't having a bad time, like.
No, it was just a bit random, wasn't it? It was just all random.
It was when people... It was like when you actually believed that you had to, like, go to the shop for a legitimate reason. So, like, fucking every single day I'd be walking out the co-op with, like, a full 24 slab of beers with, like, 1 fucking pint of milk balanced on the top of it. That was my every fucking day.
Mate, the shop near me was selling, like, single rolls of bog roll, innit? So you walk to the little corner shop, you'd be like, I need some toilet roll, mate. He'd be like, there's a roll over there, mate. And you'd just be getting 1 roll in it for like 20p, walking out with it.
Fucking selling Lucy bog paper.
1 little like strand of bog paper in it for a penny. Like, there you go, that'll see you through, bro.
Fucking hell. Chaotic, man, chaotic. But yeah, like I did the first incarnation of this podcast. It was just basically me having a breakdown into my phone camera.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're coming back. We're doing it proper now. That's why we got the big guest. We got the big Bowskdog here.
Big guest, yeah. Just physically, not literally, you know what I mean? So,
I think literally, man. There's a man who deserves respect.
Yeah.
We've been doing this, like, if you're watching this for film reasons, you might not know that we are battle rappers that murder every motherfucker.
Yeah. And a lot of the movie knowledge and being film fans comes into the battle rap as well. A lot of the best bars that you can think of are movie, related, especially with me.
Yeah,
and yourself, obviously. So,
what is one of your favourite flipping movie bars you've done?
I had a bar the other week actually that I thought was quite good, but I don't know. The guy was battling was called Dale Edge. That was his name.
Edge.
Bit of a weird name, innit?
Yeah.
So I said
edging. It's
So I said I had some bars like I'm gonna kill. What was it? I'll kill this guy, but the death will be. I can't remember the actual bar, but it was something along the lines of I'm gonna kill this guy, but it'll be on YouTube forever. So he'll be able to repeat his death daily, like the Edge of Tomorrow, or something like that. Do you know what I mean? So something like that. And then I had something about you're on the edge, like Anthony Hopkins and Alec Baldwin or something. Remember The Edge?
Yeah.
Remember that film?
Yeah.
Some things like that, And then obviously I used to do the Arnie shit all the time, so I did the Arnie impressions.
We need to get into Arnie, man. I need to talk about Arnie because you had a big Arnie phase, like it's like when it was around like sort of my first year of King of the Ronalds, like when we were pretty much we were doing an event every fucking week.
Oh,
like,
mate, yeah, definitely.
It really was like that.
All over the country as well, in the randomest of places, man, as well.
Yeah, fucking like, we'd be in South Shields one week, we'd be in fucking Brixton the next week. It was every fucking week. And like you had a big Arnie time phase.
Yeah. Well, Arnie's got so many classic lines in it. I mean, obviously, growing up in the 80s and 90s, Arnie was one of my heroes, obviously. And, you got your Terminator, you got your Commando, you've got your Predator. Total Recall was one of my favourites. I love Total Recall. And that was one of my lines in one of my battles. When I said something like, O'Shea, I was battling O'Shea, I said something like, he comes early or when he's shagging his bird or whatever. And then he looks to his bird and he goes, "What the fuck did I do wrong?" And that was one of my favourite lines from Total Recall. Because Arnie's acting, he got better over the time, didn't he? But
Did he?
Well, yeah, I think so. I think by True Lies, he had a bit of swag about him by then. You know, reckon?
Yeah, I'd go with that.
Well,
I'd go with that.
I'm not saying he's going to win any Oscars, but he got better from like bloody Red Heat and Conan, innit? You know what I mean?
But like back then, like they just had to write the whole film around how bad he was at acting. Like,
give him like 20 lines of
like he can't
lines.
speak English properly. Okay, we're gonna write a whole film called Red Heat where he's like fucking Russian.
Even though he's Russian shit as well. But going back to that one, there's a line in Total Recall where he doesn't know who he is yet, and his mate from work's trying to tell him, "Don't go with that recall, don't go with that recall," and then his mate turns up and a load of goons try grabbing him and that, and they grab him, and he's like, and he's like, what the fuck did I do wrong? And I just love that line in it. So obviously I incorporated that into a battle. A few kindergarten cop lines have been incorporated to a battle. And he's just had so many lines over the years. And one of my other favourites is a Running Man. Man, which I think's amazing
love Running
film.
Man. Like, that's one of my favourites.
Very, very loosely based on Stephen King's novel, because Stephen King's novel's completely different. But he wrote it.
It wasn't even a novel, innit? Was it?
It was a Richard Bachman, yeah. But there's another one where he's like, Gillian, I hope you're happy because I'm going to reach in your stomach and rip out your goddamn spine. Just lines like that, Arnie, mate, through my childhood and through, obviously, in battle rap as well. I still remember these things. Yeah. And Arnie's a legend in him, man. You know what I mean? Let's be real. He's never going to win any Oscars, but through the 80s and 90s,
need to.
For a good 10-year, 12-year period, he put out bangers in it, banging classic action films in it.
Yeah, like he doesn't even need to win any Oscars because, like at one point he was in charge of California.
I know, yeah.
They voted for him to be in charge of California. Like, you don't vote me for the Oscars. Well, fuck you. I control your fucking the amount of tax that is charged on fucking tobacco.
I will turn off your power. Yeah, no, Arnie, mate. Well, he's an example of the pure American dream, and it's some Austrian guy who liked lifting weights, gone to America, smashed the weightlifting, and then he's like, I know now, I'll go into acting, I'll be actor. And then he smashed the acting, and then he went into politics and smashed politics. So Arnie's like, I could do whatever I want, you know what I mean? So
I think it's fair to say he won politics.
Yeah, I think that's it. It's never been the same again. And now he led the way for people like Donald Trump, and then The Rock's probably going to be president one day, you know what I mean? And Arnie was the trailblazer. Although, speaking of Running Man, Jesse the Body Ventura, another wrestler.
Oh yeah, he was doing a load of shit in Minnesota for a bit.
He was governor of Minnesota or something like that.
Yeah, but he didn't get ratings like fucking Arnie.
No.
Arnie managed to go into politics, fucking get loads of ratings, then come out of politics and like he's
just
cool.
go back to acting as well.
Yeah,
although
like normally if you go into politics, you've got to stay there until people hate you or you die. It's one or the other.
Yeah.
Not Arnie.
No.
Arnie goes there, gets loads of fucking ratings, gets loads of these fucking like West Coast liberals to vote for him, even though he's like fucking Republican and not asked about it in the slightest. He gets loads of fucking ratings and then just continues to be Arnie.
Yeah, just quits and now he's back. I like Arnie's little videos that he does where he's got his like little Shetland pony and he's fucking. Have you seen all these animals he has in his house?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, that's just my little pony, and this is my goat, and just all in the kitchen and that rolling around, mate. I fucking love Arnie.
He's got loads of weird little animals, hasn't he? Like, and he always seems to have little animals. It is a fucking Shetland pony, like, and like a weird looking goat and all that. Like,
it's not a normal goat, that, mate.
Yeah, man. Fucking like, okay, like. Oh, this is a big question here. What is your favourite Arnie film? If you had to pick one, Desert Island Blu-ray.
See, I think the most obvious one's probably Terminator 2, innit? Because Terminator 2 was pretty groundbreaking and pretty epic. Is it the one that I like the best out of the Arnie films? Debatable, man. I'll tell you one that I do like. I don't really want to pick one that's my favourite. I think Total Recall might edge it, maybe, or Running Man. But I'll tell you one that's underrated that I do like was Last Action Hero.
Last Action Hero, man. That's a fucking... Like, Last Action Hero was the film that introduced me to Cypress Hill.
Right, really? Yeah. Why have they got a tune on there?
Yeah, they have. It's like Last Action Hero, like the soundtrack on it, they had like all like AC/DC and all this kind of shit on it. Yeah. And fucking all that, like, and they had a soundtrack. I remember I remember like someone gave it to me on tape because I really liked the film. I responded to it like Last Action Hero with like it is a really good film.
Yeah, I think it's amazing, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
It got underrated for some reason. I don't really get why. I think it might have been before its time. Because, you know, it's very, like, fourth wall breaking, very aware of itself, and I think people back in then might have just been like, what's this stupid
I don't
shit?
think people were ready for, like, meta as a concept back then.
But
they, what you call it? One of the tunes of the soundtrack is they had When the Shit Goes Down.
Oh, right, okay, I love that tune.
Off Black Sunday.
When the shit goes down.
And they literally, like, instead of doing a radio edit, they just titled it on the soundtrack album When the Ship Goes Down. It didn't even edit it. Classic. It didn't change the words or anything.
Right, just titled it the different.
Yeah. Somebody read it. When the ship goes down, you better be ready. When the ship goes down. Like they have, and they absolutely got away with it. But like, that's what brought me to Black Sunday.
Right.
Like you know, when I got
discovered Cyprus.
Yeah. And also I discovered like hash weed. Super.
That started him on a downward spiral, folks. And ever since he watched Last Action Hero, he became a crazy pothead stroke record.
That's it, man. That's it, bro. That's how it went down, man. Yes.
It is funny how films sort of influence you to do shit, you know, like Friday and that, man. All I wanted to do was smoke weed after watching Friday, innit? I just wanted to smoke weed. I think I literally started smoking weed about a year after I watched Friday. It wasn't long after I watched it before I started smoking weed as a 12-year-old, you know what I mean? So
I think me and smoking weed and Friday, like, I think it was like more or less the same time. I think I think it was like my introduction to being able to have access to weed was like, you know, by someone who said like, you should watch this film called Friday. Yeah. You ready for another beer, man, G?
Yeah, man.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to need you to keep talking while I run to the fridge and that.
All right. I'm going to tell you a story about something. One of my favourite films is Coming to America. Yeah. Classic Eddie Murphy.
Banger.
And for years, and we'll get into this in a minute, Kinell, why I'm such a film buff is my dad had one of them filofaxes with all the films that he taped off telly. So he'd have all these films, loads of different films on like one VCR tape. So he'd have one with Weird Science and Rocky IV. I remember that one. One had like Tango and Cash and something else, man. And one had Coming to America on, but it was taped off TV. So I never realised that Coming to America had so much fucking swearing in it till about 20 years later, because I'd always watched it taped off telly without the swearing in, and it had been edited. So in one of the scenes, Eddie Murphy pops out of the window and he's like, yes, fuck you too, or whatever. But in my version, it was like, yes, forget you too. And it was all like edited and changed without swearing in. And for years, I must have had about 10 films that I watched that had no swearing in. Because remember when they used to do that in the 80s, where they'd edit it out, but not only edit it, they'd change like the actual words. Remember that?
That was it. Like in I think the famous one, Die Hard, they had like Muddy Funster.
What, instead of motherfucker? Yeah. Ipecaye motherfunster.
Yeah, Muddy Funster. Like, motherfucker's just completely unacceptable. We need to do a vague homophobic slur.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's mad that whole film, Coming to America, and when you watch it now, it's got every other line is literally fuck. But when I watched it, it was like PG, pretty much.
That's it. Like
weird, man.
Those ITV edits of like what films used to be like. It's absolutely wild. Like flipping, like I had no idea. Like RoboCop was a violent one for the time.
Oh yeah, mate. Yeah.
But then you watch RoboCop when it's not on ITV.
Yeah, and you're like, oh my god. That's another one that got me as a kid, RoboCop, when they blast fuck out of Murphy in the beginning.
Oh yeah,
that scared me, innit? That was like one horror film, not a horror film, but a film that freaked me out a bit in that bit when they're just like blah blah blah, and like blah blah blah, and then when he sat there and they blast his hand off,
just
blow his hand off, and he's like and they just blast his hand clean off, mate. Oh mate, RoboCop was ruthless, man.
Yeah, it's genuinely fucking mean, like fucking like Paul Verhoeven, man.
He's a mad bastard, isn't he?
He's that guy. He always has been that guy. Like flipping, like Starship Troopers is like. It's mad that he was like this Dutch guy that like he was a Dutch guy who like came to America to make movies, but he came to make fucking
his own
RoboCop
random movies. Well, speaking of both Verhoeven, obviously, he was quite a big part of my formative years because I think
Showgirls.
yeah, well, not even Showgirls. I think the first film that I watched and got sexually aroused was probably Basic Instinct, to be fair, bro.
Yeah. Fucking 3 seconds of minge.
Yeah,
3 seconds of minge, like, life-changing, man.
Yeah, and the sex scenes and that were crazy, innit? Michael Douglas was getting it in, mate, you know.
Yeah. Fucking, like...
Basic Instinct was crazy, man.
He was fucking dancing, like, fucking... He was wearing that flipping, like, colourful jumper to a club. What are you doing, man? But yeah, like, flipping, it is important to realise that, like, most people our age have taped Basic Instinct off the TV.
Yeah.
I think I've tried to pause a shit VHS copy
to get a good view.
Yeah, in those fucking 3 frames when you can see Sharon Stone's minge.
Well, I feel like that. I seem to remember that video, that VCR that I had. Certain bits started
literally caught fire because the amount of times that Bowskdog tried to see
it's overheating.
That one frame of Sharon Stone's minge.
Not just that, the sex scenes as well, man. I feel like that video that I had, I seem to remember that it started going dodgy on certain scenes, and after a bit, like you'd be watching it, and then the sex scene would come on, and it'd start going all squiggly, and like you watched this bit too many times, baby.
This is it. What other ones of them were up there for you? I'll tell you one of mine. One of mine was like the brief flash of tit before Joey gets dragged into the nightmare world in Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors.
Right, yeah.
I
quite like that one.
I think
in that one.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I like it. I like Patricia.
Yeah, I think that was the first nipple I owned on VHS, an actual VHS copy. Like,
I'm trying to think what the first titty I ever saw. You know, one of the first titties I ever saw. This is hilarious. Do you remember Howard the Duck?
Oh,
there's a bit where you know
duck tits.
Yeah, the duck titties.
The duck tits.
when Howard just sort of all of a sudden gets transported from his world and he's flying through the fucking whatever, and he flies through the gaff and there's just a duck bird there with the titties in the bath, and I remember thinking, what was that? This was literally I'm about 4 in it, you know.
Yeah.
But as far as actual titties, probably Basic Instinct or Total Recall maybe with the 3 titties. Remember her with the 3 tits?
Ah, yes. Flippin', I wish I had 3 hands.
Maybe I wish I had
6 thumbs down, baby.
But I'll tell you one film that I saw, apart from Basic Instinct again, when I saw some Bush when I was watching a film with my dad, was Time Cop, innit? Remember Time Cop?
Yeah. Directed by Lush One's dad.
Really? Oh, right, yeah. Hyams.
Yeah.
Peter Hyams.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, was it? I didn't know he directed that. Anyway, there's this one scene where the guy who's like the computer guy in the little like time travel crew or whatever, and he's like got a VR headset on, again, ahead of its time, and he's watching like porn, obviously, and there's one little scene for about 5 seconds where there's a girl sort of on a bed, and you see like a bush in it, and I was watching it with my dad, and I'm about 10, 11 maybe, and my dad just went, whoa, fucking hell, and just like, turned it off in it quickly because he saw the bush and that.
Whoa, I've just got to mark this time and turn this shit off directly. Like, this needs to be happening when you're not in the room.
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of him and watch it later.
Because that's what it was, man. Flipping like those flashes of bush, those flashes of nipple.
They were few and far between. We didn't have smartphones and that. We couldn't type Pornhub in our thing. We had to find... scenes in films, or if someone's mum and dad had a dodgy German, Euro trash.
Like fucking
good old days, baby.
And Euro trash was a fucking minefield, and all like fucking because you'd have tits in it, but at any second
you could have some balls in it as well.
Yeah, at any second it could switch to a like German septuagenarian and crotchless lederhosen. Fucking testicles like fucking dangling like fucking Chitara's weapon in Thundercat. Fucking 19-inch pure ball sack.
Oh, mate.
Time it wrong.
Wild times.
Time it wrong, you fucking left with a scar in for life. But yeah, that was them times, VHS times. Like, so like, what were some films that you sort of got into around the time of like renting shit a lot and like fucking But when you actually like,
started understanding the films a bit more.
Yeah, man. What were some of them formative films for you, man?
It's crazy, innit? There's a lot, really, innit? I mean, obviously, as a kid, you watch kids' films as well, and you enjoy them. But then you end up watching films that are not for kids as well. You know, you end up watching all kinds of shit. I think early days, one of my favourite films as a kid that I remember getting was, and believe it or not, it's a weird one, but it's Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Oh, yeah, man.
You know why I rate Beverly Hills Cop 2 is it's underrated. People are always going about Beverly Hills Cop 1, but Beverly Hills Cop 2 was fucking sick, and it was directed by Tony Scott.
Man. Yeah, man.
And I rate Tony Scott highly. And another film, speaking of formative, another film that I watched quite early on, before I watched Reservoir Dogs or Pulp Fiction, True Romance, I watched.
Oh, yeah, Tony Scott
and
again,
that's Tony
man.
Scott again, you know, and brilliant film, man. And I was thinking about it the other day because I'm watching this new thing called Severance on Apple TV, new series.
Yeah.
Really good, man. I reckon you watch it, man. It's
it's
a weird one. It's good, but she's in it, Patricia Arquette.
Yeah.
She looks a lot older now, and she doesn't look half as fit as she used to, but it reminded me of True Romance, and that was a great film, and I love Dennis Hopper's speech in it. I know it's a bit racist, but it's a funny speech, man.
We can't run through it now, but
we don't want to repeat it, but it's a funny moment, and that generally that film, and it's got James Gandolfini, Tony Soprano beating the fuck out of Patricia Arquette. It's got Brad Pitt in a very early role. Christian Slater obviously is the main guy in it. It's got Gary Oldman as a fucking reggae, as a Jamaican bloody white gangster.
Yeah, he's
if
like
you haven't seen True Romance, I recommend that shit, man.
True Romance fucking rules, like. It was one of them, like, flipping, like, I think with True Romance, because, like, that was, like, the first script that was, like, Tarantino's that got any kind of fucking attention in Hollywood. And, like, people were like, nah, fuck this. Like, putting it to the side, and then Reservoir Dogs come up and say, hang on, we got a script by that guy, let's pull that
let's
out.
go back to True Romance now,
and, like, the original script of True Romance is, like, It's edited really weird, like it's like that kind of Pulp Fiction thing where it's like darting around.
Yeah.
And like Tony Scott like cut up it so it'd go like chronologically.
Right, okay.
Rather than like being a mad Pulp Fiction thing.
Yeah, okay, I didn't know that, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like that's why the film's like so chaotic as it is. He said he did cut it into that version, it didn't really pop for him.
Right.
But like I think True Romance is
Tony Scott was probably a little bit more conventional in his filmmaking, so
it ain't man, like you know, he's on some legend shit.
Like Pulp Fiction, like obviously we'll have to talk about Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
That was obviously groundbreaking, really. The whole non-linear storytelling in that was pretty groundbreaking at the time. So maybe that's why Tony Scott couldn't get his head round doing it for True Romance.
Yeah, because Tony Scott was out here doing the fucking big dick Hollywood shit for like decades.
He did Top Gun as well, innit?
Yeah, man. He's been about like he was like he's from that era when like you did like a really good advert.
Yeah.
And then you'd like do a couple of other really good adverts, and then they just stick you straight into it. Like, did he do The Hunger? Was it like?
Might have done that, yeah.
I don't know. I've got a computer in my bag that I haven't pulled out, so I'm for Googling shit. Haven't done it. Who gives a fuck?
Well, it's sunny and we've got a few beers, mate.
Yeah, it's a fucking Bowski cast.
We know our films, man.
Yes, fucking hell. We are not fact-checking anything. It's all feelings,
it's either
facts.
up here or it's not. You know what I mean?
It's the fucking
If
KSC.
I say Denzel Washington was in The Matrix, he was in the fucking Matrix, mate.
Actually, probably not that one, man.
Maybe not that one. Yeah. No, it was Samuel L., wasn't it? No.
Yeah, man. Fucking hang on. Hang on. Sorry, I'm going to check this because like I posted like while we were in the pub, I posted a selfie and said, "What do you want me to talk about? What do you want?" I said like the Bowskdog's up here. What do you want us to talk about? And let's see what we could find.
No one said a fucking word, mate.
It's just what you call it. Said Big J, and there's like flipping like 15 likes.
Well, Big J's not really a movie. Well, he is a movie. He is a movie in his own right. But
it is a movie. Like, I will say, Big J was set the fuck up.
Yeah. So if you don't,
he was set up because he's the kind of idiot that can be set up.
Yeah.
And they're sly cunts for setting him up.
Yeah, basically, our mate Big J is another battle rapper. Went to do like a little battle rap on a boxing event, a YouTube boxing event. And the guy who got him to do it was fighting a Chinese-looking brother. I don't know if he's Chinese, but he's of Asian descent.
It was Halal Ham, I believe, is the guy.
Yeah, so the guy who hired our mate is called Halal Ham, so that tells you something.
Yeah, he used to fucking he did a battle as HK.
Yeah, he was like bastard. He did all the bastard shit, didn't he?
Yeah. He was like, you bloody bastard. He was like that. He like kind of like tried to like become a battle rapper as like a stereotypical Indian guy.
Yeah,
and it didn't really pop because why fucking would it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so. and he collared Jay and basically asked him to come on and say, I want you specifically to do some racist jokes.
Pretty much. He got him to go on stage. He said, I want you to roast my opponent in the boxing ring and say this and say that and give him some, ideas. So our mate Jay went on there and did some pretty racist stuff. I'm not going to lie. Some of the comments are a bit on the nose, but that's battle rap to us. It isn't that bad, but obviously.
Yeah, but like I feel like they asked Big J for a reason because, like, if me or you were asked, we'd have. Like,
we wouldn't have done that. Yeah, we would have been a bit more tactful about the situation. Well, maybe not you.
Well, we'd have also like checked in with our mates to like fucking say like, hang on, is this being a bit weird?
Yeah.
And like Jay didn't, and it's kind of one of them because he basically did what they specifically booked him to do. And he's a stupid bastard for agreeing.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that fucking those other cunts behind it weren't cunts.
Yeah, and then they tried cancelling him after and saying they didn't know what he was going to do.
Yeah,
but he ran through all these bars before that anyway.
Yeah. He ran through them with the promoters and all this. And then, like, other day, that fucking Keemstar, what's his name? Keemstar.
Yeah, shared it on his platform. Yeah.
Yeah, like fucking like, and he had like the fucking perfect clip just edited, like that wasn't
just
screen
show
recorded.
The most racist stuff he said.
yeah, like the fucking drama report. The drama report. Fucking grown man doing a fucking YouTube channel about drama. Suck my fucking dick, like.
Mate, the whole social media thing is just getting out of hand, really, isn't it?
Well,
in every aspect, it's like it ruins everything a lot of the time. You know. What I mean?
Well, it was like a YouTube. It was like YouTubers boxing.
Yeah, for a start,
It was like YouTubers boxing, so they had to have like some controversial thing that happened, and basically they stitched up Big J for it.
Yeah,
it was just like some intentional plan of like fucking stitching someone up. And Big J got suckered into it. So, if you buy into that, suck my fucking dick. What you said was wrong. But
he ain't worth cancelling over. Plus, he ain't famous enough to get cancelled anyway.
And the cunts who are saying that he should be cancelled are the cunts that made it happen, which is the key point.
Yeah. Now, big up Big J, man. He's our boy at the end of the day. He's not the brightest fucking light in the kitchen.
Let's be real about it.
Not the sharpest knife in the old drawer, but, he's a good lad.
Let's be real about it. He's a fucking dunce. but it's like fucking like it was very much a thing. They were wanting to get someone that would agree to do that thing they said, go out and fucking make a cunt of themselves so they can point fucking fingers as if they didn't fucking make it happen.
So they could point their fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
Yeah.
What film's that from?
Hey, Scarface. Scarface, of course I know these things. Okay, let's see what else is it.
Anyone else said anything else?
Not that's any useful at all. Like, okay, moving on.
They're useless, aren't they, people in general?
What's a good film you've seen recently, Bowskdog?
Right, okay. So I watched a film night before last, called Zola.
Zola.
I told you about it briefly before.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a film. It's A24. You know, who do a lot of good horrors and a lot of good stuff. You know, A24, big up A24. And this film Zola is based on a set of tweets that this girl Zola, I don't know her full name, but her nickname Zola, posted in like 2015, and it's about her story of how she ended up going stripping with some white girl that she met. She's a black girl, Zola, and going on a absolutely fucking batshit crazy adventure through Tampa in Florida, and nearly dying and all kinds of crazy shit going on. And I watched it the other night, and really good, man. Really good film. So I recommend people to check Zola out. It give me Spring Breakers sort of vibes, but a bit more of a complete sort of film.
I'm having a note of it now. Like, I'm having a look on the Wikipedia page. Like, so I haven't seen this one, Zola.
Yeah.
Well, apparently it's like based off a 148 tweet thread.
Yeah. I enjoyed it that much that I literally read the whole fucking tweet thread afterwards just to see what.
That's a fucking shift. 142 fucking like.
Oh mate, yeah, she was on it, man.
It involves a stripper named Jessica. The story containing details of prostitution, murder, and attempted suicide quickly went viral, garnering the recognition of people such as Missy Elliott, Solange Knowles, and someone I can't pronounce.
Yeah, pretty much, man. The story's wild on her Twitter, and obviously she's saying it's true. I mean, she might have embellished on some of it, but the film is really well done, man. The characters, the actresses in it, and the actors in it are good, and yeah, man. One of them films where, you know, you watched a good film and afterwards you're like Googling shit about it and you like want to fucking read the tweet. It's like them films where you watch it and you want to Google the ending, you want to see other people's perspectives. It wasn't quite that because it was straightforward. There wasn't no sort of like crazy weird ending. It just ended, you know, as it was. So it's not one of them mysteries, but it was an interesting film. Another one I watched that again is obviously me and Kinell. Horror is our shit, you know what I mean? You know, we like,
it is our vibe.
We like all films.
That is the KSC vibe.
Horror is the one, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I was looking for a horror film the other night and I watched an Argentinian film called Terrified, innit?
Oh, Terrified is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, yo, we're back in it. We just had a quick break for artistic reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking, what were we talking about?
I was trying to tell you about that Terrified film and then you were like, we need a break, man, I need a piss. I need a ciggy.
Oh, yeah, man. So what recent films have you been buzzing off then?
Well, that was it. That Terrified one. Just to go back to that Argentinian horror film. And to be honest, in general, I've been enjoying a lot of foreign stuff, you know, foreign horror films, because I feel like they've got slightly original take on stuff, you know. It's not all the same, oh yeah, it's a ghost, and then in the end they get rid of it and they're all there like, hey, high five, we got rid of the ghost, you know what I mean? Yeah. In the foreign ones, shit goes weird and different, innit, you know what I mean? Yeah,
we need a weird ghost, man. We need a weird ghost.
Innit, like this one, Terrified, put it into perspective. There's a weird, like, old man with a bald head kind of ghost monster walking around and that, but he's not like the main thing of the whole film. The film's different. There's different shit going on. In the end, it's just like they get their paranormal investigators. There's two of them and there's a copper. But they've got 3 houses that they go in to, like, because there's shit going on in different houses. So it's not just one ghost house. It's like there's 3 houses and they're all trying to like communicate with each other in the different houses while random mad shit's going on to each other in each gaff. And yeah, it was just different, man. I just like different stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So,
I rate that. That's going to make no sense to anyone who hasn't seen it.
Who hasn't seen it? Yeah.
But you can check Terrified out on Shudder now. Like that's on Shudder. You can check that out, man. You're a Shudder subscriber, aren't you?
Yeah, I am, man. Yeah, I've got it added onto the Amazon and
added onto the Amazon. He's busting out the money.
Add it onto the Amazon. I've been rapping on, yo, I don't give a shit because I've been having fun.
Yes.
Yeah, so, yeah, man, Shudder, if you're a horror fan, it is worth getting because there is some good ones on there, you know what I mean? Definitely. There's some shit on there as well, but there's some good ones. I was telling Kinell I also watched the first VHS. I've not seen the VHS, but a vampire in the VHS. It's like a found footage film if you've not seen it. It's like a different stories one, and the vampire in that bitch is fucking terrifying, mate. Like,
so you're a found footage guy. What do you reckon to like the sort of found footage sub-genre?
I like found footage if it's done well, definitely. I loved Blair Witch, the OG of it. I loved it when it came out. It terrified me, and I was still a kid, so...
Yeah, how old were you when Blair Witch dropped?
I think I was about 14, 15.
Oh, that's 15. A good age. That's
yeah,
a good
so,
age
and it was the first found footage horror film, really, that came out. There might have been more, but that was the first one. And they had the whole marketing...
The first one that really broke through, like...
Yeah, definitely, man. And it had the whole marketing ploy that this was a real video. This is the found footage. And it was like... It was they marketed it as being real, innit? Yeah. And obviously I was a kid still, so I remember being in school one day and saying to this teacher, because they had this cool teacher called Miss Lily. She was probably only about 20 odd herself, quite young and quite cool. We used to talk about films and shit. And I was telling her about Blair Witch. I was like, oh yeah, me being a daft kid, I was like, it's real that, you know. They went out into the woods and all this mad shit happened, and then they found the tape, and I thought it was real. The marketing got me. I was like, this is real, innit? But then obviously she was like, don't be stupid, it's not real. It's just a film. They filmed it. It was cost £30,000 to film. I was like, all right, sure, Miss Lily. But still, that marketing grabbed me in, and then when I watched it, I was like, scary, innit? It was quite scary, I thought.
I remember when it came out, like, I showed it to my little brothers who would have been like 5 and 7 at the time. And like, I was trying to convince them that, like, oh, this is some real shit. This is what happened. This went down. Like, this is what happened. This is what could happen if you go into the woods. And they didn't believe it for a second, but I showed it to me mum.
Right.
My mum, however, completely bought into it. She was like, what? How was this allowed to happen? Like,
so your mum was on the same level as me then, basically. Big up Kinell's mum.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, the found footage. I'll tell you another one that I like, and again, you don't really like. You don't mind M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
He's done some ups and downs stuff, but The Visit I thought was really good.
The Visit's really good, I reckon.
Yeah, the old couple in that, the grandma and granddad, freaked me out, bro. You know what I mean? So
that was one like The Visit, like flipping, like that was one where. I didn't see the little twist coming, like, and maybe that's down to me being a thick bastard.
And yeah, because you should be expecting a twist in M. Night Shyamalan normally, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
He used to, every film had like The Village. It's like, oh my God, it's not a village. They're in the 21st century. Sorry, spoiler alert. And The Visit, again, spoiler alert if you've not watched it. It turns out that the old couple aren't really the grandparents, are just two nutters who've escaped from a fucking mental institute. And I thought it was a sick twist, man. You know what I mean? And I liked it. You know what I mean? And the first Paranormal Activity I thought was all right. You know,
yeah.
You know, I rate anyone who can make a film for £30,000 dollars and make fucking multi-millions off it. It's a great thing to do.
Like, there was one guy. Like Christian Nielsen, like I've got a lot of love for. Like this guy, like I spoke to him on like some Zoom thing, like one of the Zoom after parties for one of the Soho Horror Festivals. Like,
right.
And like his thing is like during the first lockdown that we were going back to earlier, like he made a horror film on Zoom with his mate, and like when they made the film. They like booked out like their local cinema, and like to like do a showing of it for just them,
right?
And like bought all the seats themselves, and they like watched their film that they made twice, But because this was the first lockdown and no cinemas were open, it was the Billboard like box office #1 in America that week. Like, so
what film was it?
I can't remember what it's called. Hang on, I'll Google it now. But yeah, like that, they've got that forever now.
Yeah, that's it.
They've got that ability to say like, yeah, I was number one, flipping like
the billboards because no cinemas were open.
Yeah, like back then, like I think they were just kind of trying to open like fucking.
Speaking of one, a recent one. Speaking of lockdown and COVID and all that, did you see The Host?
The Host, yes, Host.
Yeah, that was fucking good, man. I like that one.
Yeah, it was like perfectly timed. Like everything about that film. Like I've watched it again recently, I'm not kind of feeling it like how I did at the time.
Yeah,
but they just nailed that time.
Yeah, the
they
whole
nailed
Zoom
that time,
and
like,
COVID and everything.
You know,
It was done really well, man. It's only short as well. It's like an hour or an hour and 10 minutes.
I think it was like 50 odd minutes.
Yeah.
But they absolutely nailed it. But this guy Christian Nielsen and what you call it? Like I think it was like Jed Shepard and all them that made Host. That they like have these like weird, like because like they like Christian Nielsen made his like Zoom film.
Yeah.
At the same time they made Host.
Right.
And like so Shudder didn't want to buy like Christian Nielsen's one.
That's a shame, man.
Because like flipping Host had come out at the same time. Like we don't want to buy two films at the same.
Yeah.
And like the weird thing is that since then they both put out a film called Dashcam.
Really?
They both could put out films
so
called
they're
Dashcam.
like on the same vibe or something, or almost like competing with each other kind of thing.
Yeah, they got the same kind of energy. Like I'll tell you what though, like flipping the guys who did Host.
Yeah.
Like they're doing like some like video game. It's like an interactive video game, like where you're.
Oh right, yeah, I've seen them. Yeah,
and all this like, and they got Psychosis Holocaust, like doing some of the assistant directing. Theo Kane,
sick. Big up Theo. Big up Psychosis, man.
Yeah, Theo Kane. We probably shouldn't call him Psychosis Holocaust these days.
No, I don't think he's probably repping that name, is he anymore? Yeah, but as an actor, director, and general creator, he's
Theo Kane,
legend.
we're gonna big him up as Theo Kane, like he's just
definitely Theo Kane Garvey, mate.
Yeah, man,
absolute legend. I actually have an IMDb credit because I was in his film, innit?
Yeah, Unit 11. Unit 11, which I believe you can watch on.
Amazon. Yeah. You can get it in Asda's, and well, I don't know if you still can, but it was all wired release. I bought the DVD. Not that I've got a DVD player, but I thought I got to show support for my boy, innit? You know.
And you're in it, man.
I'm in it. Yeah, I mean, I recorded a lot of scenes for Unit 11, and I must admit, on the final cut, a lot of them were cut. You know? all my speaking bits, basically. I had this whole speech and everything, but I understand because Theo had obviously recorded hours and hours of footage, and a lot of it is action, and a lot of it is like more sort of pertinent to the storyline, so he cut off a lot of men. But I was glad because it wasn't just me. Mark Griss was in it, and Eek, and a few other battle rappers, and all our bits got cut.
Was Eek in it?
Yeah, Eek was one of the scientists as with me. But all our bits got cut a bit. Even Mark Griss bits, he didn't have as many. He had loads of bits when we were filming it. So I didn't take it personal because I thought, well, everybody, basically all the scientists got cut down a bit.
Yeah, it's an action film, like so.
So you didn't really need all us standing around going, "Oh my god, what's going on outside with the Unit 11?" You know what I mean? So,
it's fucking funny that Eek's in it. Like,
it's a great mate. It's at the end of the day, it's a fucking hell of achievement to film a film, an hour and 40-minute film, and you've had to cut out about 4 hours of footage for nothing. On a nothing budget, not even a shoestring budget, a literal nothing budget. Just mates helping each other out, and maybe you probably did spend a bit here and there, but generally it's a film made for nothing, and it's great, man. And like you say, it's been sold in America, it's on Amazon, it's everywhere, and big up Theo, man. And I really wish him much success in his career as a filmmaker and director, artist, photographer, and he does drawings and animation as well. He's great, man.
This is it, man, and he's getting recognised, man. I've got a lot of love for the fact that he's getting recognised. All these like host guys, they're working with him now.
Yeah,
and like he's doing really well with his channel. I can't remember what his channel's called.
Slimehouse.
Slimehouse, yeah. He's doing really well with that, man. And I got a lot of love for that. I always have so much love for like when someone from battle rap goes on to like do the wrong
things. Just
look at Definition, man.
No, wow. Definition's got one of the biggest channels in the world for films now, isn't it?
Yeah. Like a lot of you probably know, like if you're watching this on YouTube and you don't know about battle rap and that, you'll probably know about Heavy Spoilers.
Yeah.
Heavy Spoilers. That's Definition. That's a guy who came from battle rap, like, and he was amazing when he did it. And I'll fuck you up if you fucking come back to battle rap. I will fuck you up, and I will look good fucking doing it. But
Film battle, Kinell versus Depp now, but definition side is always
I'll
battles.
cut your, I'll fucking kick your tits off.
Kick them straight
I will
off.
kick your tits into space.
Titties will be flying.
I will fuck you right up. But at the same time, I've got so much love for someone that's like gone into battle rap and gone on.
I'm just going to try and copy definition, man, and try and do that movie channel shit, man. I've been thinking about it for a while. I want to do like something like Fat Man movie review or normal bloke movie review where I do the shit.
Everyone does that though, innit? Like,
well, now I'm thinking of doing it a bit more funnier, where I'm doing it like as a. Obviously,
so like there's loads of people doing it, but because you're doing it, it's going to be better.
Yeah, because I'm an original. I'm hilarious. No, but I want to take a different take on it. I want it to do it as in like a Joel Blogs movie review, where I want to pretend like I'm not some sort of movie critic. I'm just like the average gimp watching a film, like, you know, your mate from the pub, innit? And be like, oh yeah, I watched fucking you know, the new Spider-Man the other night, and let me tell you about it. I want to do something, a different character or something, you know, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. There's ideas there. I don't know.
There's lots of those kind of things, man. Just fucking roll with the KSC, man. That's what we're doing, man. We're chatting shit, man. Like, fucking, like, no one's fucking watching us at the minute. I get no views whatsoever.
No, but now that I'm on it, you might get two.
Yeah. Fucking yeah, we're breaking that 30 view barrier here today.
I reckon we will, man, because if I share it on my Facebook, probably get at least 3 views off that, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Share it on my Insta, get another 5.
Oh, fucking
so, you know, we could be looking at 10 views here, mate.
Yeah, fucking, like, I reckon I can pull in another 13. Like, I reckon we can get 40 views on this shit, man. But this is it. This is what we got to do, man. Fucking,
well, you got to start somewhere at the end of the day, and, you know.
Yeah. And fucking where we got to start is fucking like spending loads of the fucking studio so no one watches it. But we're going to get there, man. Fucking listen. I want to address every single one of you people out there, like.
All 10 of you.
Flipping, like, yeah. That I can name individually. Yo, big up Dylan King Cannibal. Big up, like, yeah, that's pretty much all of them. Yeah. You are witnessing the beginning of greatness.
The beginning of history.
The beginning of greatness. That's what's fucking
So
happening.
anyway, let me spin a question back to you, what you told
Okay,
what you asked
hit me, man. Hit me.
What films recently have you seen that you've rated?
Well,
it's hard, isn't it, when someone asks you that? You're like, what have I watched and did I like them? Do I want to say that was a good film?
last night I watched Fresh.
Oh shit, yeah, I want to watch that.
Did you watch that?
No, I'm not. I want to watch it. It's
yeah.
Sebastian, what's his name out of
Sebastian Ballsack. Yeah, Sebastian Ballsack and fucking like this.
Winter Soldier, basically.
Yeah, is that who he is?
Yeah, he's out of the He's from the Marvel universe.
Yeah, I don't really know Disney like that, but yeah, like I came to a conclusion last night that I don't think there's ever been a bad film about cannibalism.
Jinx. I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, directed by a woman.
Oh, right, okay. Was Raw directed by a woman?
Raw was directed by a woman.
Thought so.
Trouble Every Day was directed by a woman.
Mm.
Like, there was that big French extremity period, like...
Yeah, the French had a real thing for cannibalism, didn't they, for a bit there? Like,
they probably...
Fuck your frog's legs, we're having human legs today, baby.
They probably had a bit going for a bit there. But yeah, like, I think female-directed cannibal movies can't miss.
Yeah. I'm going to have to watch that Fresh. I know what it's going to be like, and I know this whole... But yeah, maybe it's kind of a thing like the French and female directors they're trying to turn cannibalism into some sort of male chauvinistic thing or whatever. I don't know. It's like, this is how we feel we feel like you're eating us from the insides.
Is that what it is? Are women blaming males for cannibalism?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. If anyone ever hurt anyone, it was a man that did it. Women not going around eating fucking fresh fucking human meat. You know what I mean? It's the men. It's the men that did it.
I mean, like, obviously what you say is completely unacceptable, but also true. But yeah, it's one of them. Flipping like that. The French did have their fucking phase of going properly fucking mental. Like, they had their martyrs. And
oh, shit. Martyrs is one of my favourites, yeah.
Yeah.
What was that one about the woman in, is it called Inside?
Inside,
yeah. Great film.
Interior.
Great film.
That was fucking like that. Like, they had that. It's known as the French extremity movie.
Yeah.
Like
what was that other one called? High Tension or Hot Tight or whatever. Remember that one?
Yeah. It's like, I think it got put out as Switchblade Romance in the UK because we're too thick to.
Yeah.
Because like it was like Hot Tension, but we're too thick to fuck it because that's High Tension in English. Yeah. And we're too thick not to get it mixed up with the fucking Mel Brooks film. But like fucking that was wild, man. Like fucking like it's like the guys who made that film, they're the guys who went on to do like fucking like the Hills Have Eyes remake.
Oh right, yeah.
And they did the Piranha 3D.
Oh right, okay. Piranha 3D. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, they enjoyed.
You know, not as a good film, but as a funny film to watch and laugh at. You know.
It's cool, man.
That Kelly Brook in it, didn't it?
Yeah, man. She was doing bits. Getting her spine nipped to pieces. Fit.
Kelly Brook getting her spine bit to pieces. Sounds like my kind of film, that, baby.
Oh, yes. So, yeah, man. Fucking... Okay, I was going to try and hit you with a dynamic question. I can't think of a dynamic question.
Right, just regroup, man. Let's what were you trying to think of? Let's bring it back, baby. We've only done an hour and 12. We've got about another 50 minutes still to go.
We haven't got fucking 50 minutes still to go, man. Fucking, we went out for a sec. We're fucking doing it, man. It's all good. Okay.
Have you got one?
Let's pull it back to the fucking original question that you never answered. Like, fucking, like, who is your favourite out of the bros?
Right, okay, so let's leave Chucky out of it then, because obviously Chucky was my answer. The original bros, man, it's a funny one, isn't it? Obviously, we know who the bros are. We've got Leatherface, we've got Jason, we've got Freddy. Who else? We've got Michael Myers.
Yeah.
They're the main dogs, innit? It's a tough one, really, man.
What's one of your favourite killings that one of the bros has ever done?
Oh, good question. I'd probably have to go with Freddy, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
Freddy dragging Johnny Depp into the bed and then the blood's flying out of the bed. Yeah. I know that's a famous one. That was probably the only one I could think of with that quick to think.
But that was
good, you know what I mean? And now, and when you watch it now, knowing it's Johnny Depp, when you was a kid, you didn't know Johnny Depp, but now when you know it's Johnny Depp, you're like, Johnny Depp's getting fucked up, baby, yeah. Freddie had the best. I mean, I think Freddie's the best, really.
Freddie had the bars.
Yeah, because he spoke, innit? Yeah. Mike Myers didn't say shit. He just walked around going,
Mike Myers.
Jason didn't say shit.
Bars. Jason, no bars.
What other killers has there been? Wishmaster had a few bars, at least.
Yeah, he had bars.
Leprechaun, innit? Leprechaun had a few bars.
Leprechaun literally did Leprechaun in the Hood, man. Like,
yeah, Leprechaun in the Hood, innit? I've not actually seen that, but I've seen a few clips of it. Yeah, big up Warwick Davis, man, innit, for doing the horror. They're doing a horror genre, innit? He's done a lot of shit over the years.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I think Freddy. I pretty much liked all the Freddys. I like Freddy 2, innit? You know, like Freddy 1 is. Let's be honest, Nightmare on Elm Street is a bona fide classic. Yeah, you can't really say that about the rest of them because they're sequels. But Freddy 2. I don't know if it's the first scene in the film or whatever, the bus scene, innit?
Yeah.
That stayed with me as a kid. The bus scene when they're driving and Freddy's like, ha ha ha, and he like fucks up the whole bus.
Have you seen the documentary about Freddy 2?
Nah, there's a dodocumentary about it.
Yeah, it's about Scream Queen, because like Freddy 2's like a super gay fucking film.
That's why I liked it.
It is like the super gay film.
Right, okay.
And like, you know, it's like, because they got all this stuff like, you know, like all the killings and all the other like Nightmare on Elm Street films.
They stab them all up the ass or something.
Yeah, well, it's like there's literally a scene where like the fucking guy gets like fucking tied up in the showers and gets his bum whipped with towels in it. It's like that. Like, it's a really gay film, like, and like. Like what happened was the guy who wrote it, like, is a gay guy, like, and he just like wrote this whole thing, like, and like the whole of Nightmare on Elm Street 2 was like a metaphor for like him being on gay things.
Right, yeah, I don't like Freddy 2 anymore, but that's the shittest one. That's the shittest one.
Nah, we're joking here.
I'm only messing.
But he wrote it as a whole thing about, like, you know, a metaphor about growing up on gay things. He really did, man. I'm not joking. I
just like the way he's growing up on gay things. But you know, another film.
Yeah. But what literally happened was the guy, like, who was like the main guy out of
Freddy 2.
Yeah,
I know what you mean. Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, like he was like gay in real life, but he was like playing straight, and like flipping after like Nightmare on Elm Street 2 came out. Like, after it came out, they sort of, like, said, like, this film's really fucking gay. and everyone, like, pointing their fingers and saying, like, fucking this actor is so gay.
Right.
His fucking powerful gay energy has turned the whole film gay.
Really?
Because of how gay he is.
Maybe I was too young when I watched it, but I can't remember any gay, overtly gay sort of shit in Freddy 2.
I only learned this when I
watched the documentary.
Saw the documentary, like Scream Queen, like now they have like fucking like what's it called, Rocky Horror Picture Show, like showings of it, where everyone turns up in like,
oh right, Freddy 2, and they're all there like, yeah, Freddy 2.
Yeah, it's all like that, man.
That's hilarious. I tell you another scene of another film reminded me when you were saying that shower scene.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Evil Dead 1 or Evil Dead 2, but you know when the tree rapes the bird in
that's Evil Dead. It's in both of them, but Evil Dead 1's where it explicitly like they're shoving it.
Sprinkly shagging her, and it is like got like tied up in there.
Explicitly shoving a twig up the fanny.
Them films were disturbing as a kid as well. Yeah. Now when you watch them, you're like hilarious, you know what I mean? But as a kid, mate, they were fucking disturbing, mate. That Evil Dead shit scared me a bit as well as a kid. It was disturbing, the monsters in it, and just the whole vibe of it was just disturbing, innit? Now it's kind of more played for comedy horror. Well, the second one was comedy horror, and then the third,
it kind of switched between the first Evil Dead and the second Evil Dead.
Like the first one was pretty much straight.
We like the first one was like, we are legitimately shoving this twig up your minge. the second one is like, oh, we're comedically shoving this twig up your minge.
Yeah, they switched it up a bit to more comedy horror, innit? But, the first one was quite scary, really. Did you ever see the remake of it?
Yeah, I fucking really rated the remake.
Yeah, I never seen it. Well, I think I might have watched it once, but I remember it being like played more for horror than comedy.
Yeah, man. They fucking did it well, man. Like, I'd say Evil Dead is the only flipping like any kind of franchise
remade.
They've never missed.
Yeah.
Everything to do with Evil Dead is good, like, fucking, like, everything else.
Army of Darkness was great, and the series was good.
Yeah, the series banged,
the
man.
The remake, The Chucky series banged as well, though, didn't it?
Yeah, man. Fucking like the Chucky series, because it's like Don Mancini.
Yeah.
And, like, he was the guy who wrote the original film.
Yeah, he's
like,
the Chucky man, isn't he? You know what I mean?
He's always, like, had control. He's always had control over, like, everything that's come out of Chucky, like.
Yeah.
Like, from, like, the first one to the second one to the third one to Bride to Chucky and all this, like. Yeah. And, like, he's kind of managed to move it, like, you know, because it was Seed of Chucky. That was the first time that any of us cunts had heard about, like, the concept of gender fluidity and all this. And he did it well, like, so, like Don Mancini's, like, gay, like, and, like...
Really? Why is everyone gay? I didn't know Don Mancini was gay. You sure he's gay? I don't think he's gay. You just think everyone's gay in it. Yeah, well, he was gay, so it must have been a good horror film, you know?
It's true, though, like...
I don't think Don Mancini's gay, is he?
Yeah, he is. He's fully gay, man. He's fully gay, man.
I never heard that before. But hey, whatever. I'm not.
Yeah, man. Fucking like what's it called? This new series, this new Chucky series, is like him, like.
Well, it's very gay. There is a lot of gayness in the new Chucky series, to be fair, with the main, and that is one thing. I love the new series, but the main kid being gay is I mean, it's fair enough, but it's a bit on the nose. It's like, why does the main character have to be gay? And he's a child. He's a child.
Because
Don Mancini's gay.
Because like Don Mancini wanted to like tell the story that he like wasn't good enough as a writer to do like as that. So like flipping like all that stories about like the fucking like gay kid's first kiss and that. That's all coming from
him.
That's from him. That's
to be fair,
that's his real shit, man.
He's done well, man. It don't bother me. Obviously, I'm not homophobic. I've got lots of gay friends.
You sound like it, though.
I've got lots of gay friends. But no, but yeah, whatever, man, innit? Nah, it's done well to me. The first couple of episodes, I was like, oh, right, here we go. He has to be gay, fair play. But after a few episodes, I was like, I like the main, the characters in it. And yeah, that series is really good, man. I hope they do a second one. They are going to do a second one, so I can't wait for that.
It's absolutely fantastic, but like that's what it is like flipping like Don Mancini, like originally like the original Child's Play, like the original script before it got like edited, before they made the first one, it was like because it's kind of like
a gay doll running around trying to bum everyone.
Yes, but it's like it was all like a horror story about being trapped in like kind of a body that you couldn't.
That you don't want to be.
It goes back to that, man. If you go back and look at them through that kind of lens,
right,
then it makes sense. Like,
okay.
but like it's like, but he couldn't really like tell that he wasn't really good enough to like tell.
I'm not having it that Don Mancini's gay, man. I think this is just your gay agenda that you keep trying to push on everyone.
Hey, I'm not doing some gay agenda, Caitlyn Jenner, man. I'm hitting you with the facts. This is what it is, man. This is what it is, man. Child's Play, gay as fuck, man. Whole series.
No, you're ruining my childhood right now.
Whole series. You're ruining my childhood, man. The Ghostbusters was never women. You're ruining my childhood. Fucking Child's Play. Gay as fuck. It's always been gay as fuck.
Someone said to me in the battle that I am such a chauvinistic pig that I don't like female reboots and that. But I thought the female Ghostbusters weren't too bad, actually.
I thought it was better than Ghostbusters 2.
Mate, no.
Ghostbusters 2 was fucking garbage.
Don't be dissing Ghostbusters 2. Are you mad?
Ghostbusters 2 was shite.
Are you mad?
I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Oh, fucking mad, you lad. You're mad, you lad.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters, don't get me wrong, they didn't have all the patch on the first one, but mate, walking through New York in the Statue of Liberty.
Oh yeah, that was kind of cool.
And the baddie in it, Ivan, the best, of course, the painting, he was scary.
Yeah, he was scary, man. He was scary. I will give you that, man.
I don't think it was as bad as you're thinking. I tell you what was bad though, that new Ghostbusters, that fucking reboot with the kids and that. Didn't do it for me. Afterlife. Yeah.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Nah, man.
Fucking tell me about that, man. I'd rather have women than children.
Yeah, exactly. I would. I'd rather have grown women as my main characters.
That's a story for my life in general. Like, I want women around me. I don't want fucking children around me. I don't like fucking children.
With the new Ghostbusters, it's like, there's too much kids in it. And I had high hopes for it because I knew all the old dons were returning. And again, Bill Murray and all them come back right at the end for a little bit of fucking... The best fucking bit of that film, and I won't ruin it because you probably will watch it knowing you, is after credit scenes.
Sling a spoiler out, man.
The after credit scenes are the best of the film. And I won't say what happens, but it's basically just Bill Murray and Sigourney Weaver, and they're just having a laugh basically at the end.
That is pretty much told us most of it. Like, what are they doing? Are they actually penetrating? What are Sigourney Weaver?
All right. Spoiler alert then.
Spoiler alert!
The end credits of the new Ghostbusters is... Remember in the Ghostbusters, it was either 1 or 2 when Bill Murray's playing that game where he like electrocutes that guy if he gets the questions wrong. Remember he's like, what's this? Yeah, and he's like, triangle, and he's like, yeah. It's Bill Murray and Sigourney Weaver are playing that game in it with the cards and that, and then electrocuting each other kind of. I think that's what happened anyway. Yeah. That was the best fucking bit of that film. Paul Rudd wasn't bad. Paul Rudd, his moments were okay.
I rate Paul Rudd, man.
Carrie Coon, the bird, Carrie Coon, she's a good actress. I like her. She was all right. So if it had been about them two, the two adults in the fucking thing,
yeah,
it might have been all right. But the kid out of Stranger Things, another kid, Egon Spengler's granddaughter, she was probably all right. As far as the kids went, she was probably the best. But generally, man, I was just like... And also, it is literally a remake of the first film, but set in, like, a small town.
A small town.
Yeah, everything is the same as Ghostbusters 1, apart from it's set in a small town, and it's nowhere near as good. So, yeah, I was actually disappointed with Ghostbusters Afterlife. I'm not going to lie, baby.
Okay. Is there anything you've not been disappointed with lately?
Here we go. Someone's asked us a question, actually.
Okay. Let's have the question.
Someone's asked us, movies that bombed but you love.
Fucking all of them, man. I always love the shit movies, man.
Literally everything in Kinell's DVD collection. But what is a big one that bombed that you actually really like? Last Action Hero is a good one for me.
Last Action Hero, yeah.
So that's fucking, I love that film. But again, what other ones is there?
Oh.
Did you see the new Matrix film?
I haven't yet. Fucking my controversy.
Yeah, I didn't hate it as much as everyone else says, but I didn't. I understand it's not great.
Not so much the first one, but I prefer the Underworld franchise to the Matrix.
Yeah, you said that before.
Fuck it.
Maybe as a franchise, you might have
as a franchise, it's fucking 100% better.
You might have a
fucking
point.
The original Matrix.
That's a classic. You can't argue with that.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. But as a franchise, the fucking Underworld franchise is better.
I don't know though, because the second Matrix
is shit.
No, it ain't. The second Matrix is sick, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
Tell me why.
It's the most enjoyable film I've watched in the cinema, because when I was in Amsterdam when I watched it.
So you're in Amsterdam while you're watching this film, like clearly on drugs. Yeah. And that one time when you watched this film, clearly on drugs, it was like a great experience. And off that, you're basing how good it is.
Listen to me. Actually, I'll tell a lie. It's the second time I watched it, because I watched it in Lancaster with my mates the first time, and I loved it then. And then when I was in Amsterdam with these lads who were there, they were like, why don't we take mushrooms and go and watch the new Matrix? So I was like, yeah, fuck it. So we had mushrooms and we went and watched the Matrix. And again, I fucking loved it. And I don't know why you don't. I don't know why you're hating on the second Matrix. Matrix Revolutions was maca-paca. That was terrible, horrible. But Matrix Reloaded, fucking sick, man. The action, the scenes in that. Oh, mate. It's the most enjoyable film I've watched in the cinema. I remember coming out, and in Amsterdam especially, the second time, I was watching it with guys.
In Amsterdam especially, while I was on drugs.
Yeah,
while I was on drugs
honestly,
in Amsterdam.
This is the thing, mate.
Like literally just leaving the fucking... Watching the fucking shit second Matrix films.
What is there not to like?
They're just heading straight out there to literally have sex with prostitutes on drugs.
Let me retort. The second Matrix, what is there not to like? You've got Neo fighting 25,000 fucking Agent Smiths. You've got the best chase action scene ever. Morpheus is fighting on a fucking truck versus an agent. I mean, all right. Storyline and cinematically, all right, you might say it's all right, it's not that great, but as a spectacle, Matrix Reloaded, fucking absolute fire.
I'll give you
I won't have any arguments on that.
I'll give it you as a spectacle, but I just think it's intrinsically hilarious that this spectacle, no, you don't understand how good this film that I fucking took a load of like illegal Hawaiian mushrooms in Amsterdam and then went in to see with a load of like lads that I just met that I was going to go and like fuck some whores with in the red light district. I can't understand how you wouldn't like that as much as I do.
All I remember is they had an old school cinema, so they had the intermission and everything. There's this Australian guy who was called Matt as well, who was the main guy.
It's because he's called Matt. Like anything that you can fucking relate to, you're fucking loving it, man.
But anyway, I remember this guy Matt. This guy Matt, yeah, Australian Matt, as I call him. I remember we went in the little intermission bit, and we could have a beer as well in the Amsterdam cinema. And this is years ago.
So I could have a beer while I was on my hallucinogenic mushrooms.
Yeah, right. So we just watched Matrix. We just watched Neo kick absolute fucking lots of ass. mushed up, gone back, had a beer, and all I remember is this Australian Matt coming to me going, "Fucking hell, mate, this is the best film I've ever seen." And that memory will always be ingrained into me. So when I watch Matrix Revolutions, I was
You're just having a fucking, like...
very disappointed.
You're just having a flashback to, like, fucking being on a lot of mushrooms with Australian Matt before you, like, go over and fuck your whores.
Why you gotta be on fucking whores? I didn't actually shag any whores that day. I didn't shag any whores that day. I'd already done my shagging.
We'll make it clap. We'll make it clap.
Batman.
Oh, my days. Chaos.
Well,
chaos.
what films have you seen on drugs then? You must have seen about fucking 99% of his films have been on drugs.
All of them, man. Like, it's like... But I kind of have to work around it, man. Like, what was the last of the... like, Revenge of the Sith?
Oh, right, okay. Need to be on drugs for that prequel Star Wars shit.
Yeah, man, fucking like I saw that on like strong Hawaiian mushrooms.
You've got a thing with Hawaiian mushroom. I was in Amsterdam, man. I didn't know they were Hawaiian, innit? You know, he's like, these were Hawaiian, mohau, from the fields and grains of Maui.
Yeah, it was part of that time. It was that time when mushrooms were still legal and being taken very seriously. And like, I'm never going to watch Revenge of the Sith again. Because I watched it on mushrooms and I had such a great time. And I know that film's probably going to be fucking dog shit when
It's probably the best of the prequels, to be fair.
Yeah, it does kind of bang that ending like... That ending's got...
I've got the high ground.
Yeah, that ending's got some bollocks to it. But I saw that when I was fucking tripping my tits off and I proper buzzed. I'm not going to say it's good, but the time I had while I was watching it was fucking amazing.
That's like me with Matrix Reloaded, to be fair.
Okay, man.
But I'll tell you another quick story. There's another time when I had mushrooms, and I went to Wigan Pier on a night with my boys, and I had like pills and stuff. Sorry, Mum, if you ever do watch this, not that you will.
She won't get this far in, man.
I'll probably tag her in it and going, Mum, I mentioned you. But anyway,
we're an hour and 20 in, man. She ain't gonna worry about it, man.
No one's watching. No one's watching this long, are they? No one's gonna see this shit.
Literally, fucking no one, man. There's like fucking 3 people.
It's a shame because we're warming up, man. We're warming up now.
Yeah, we're in the vibes.
It relates to films at the end, all right? So basically, I went out to Wigan Pier, had loads of pills, went back to a house party in Lancaster, and the guy there had loads of dried up mushrooms. So I was like, yeah, let's have the mushies and that. Within 10 minutes, my head was completely fucking gone. And I mean, it's the worst trip I've ever had in my life. They were all talking in like some foreign... They were talking in English, but to me, they were all talking foreign languages. I freaked out. I got a taxi back to my flat. In the taxi driver looked like a monster and all. It was horrible. I got back to the flat. I couldn't open the door because the keyhole was trying to bite my hand. I got in my flat and then the Hoobs was on the telly and they were pointing at me from the screen. Worst trip ever. And it went on for about 9-10 hours. And then randomly, I had... Oh, the only film I had on DVD was a film called Confidence. Remember that Confidence?
Oh, yeah.
Edward Burns and I think Lily Tyler maybe had been in it. I can't remember who was in it. And all I remember is I put that film on, and this is like 12 p.m. the next day, still fucked. And then I remember putting Confidence on and watching it, and I just concentrated on it as hard as I could. And then halfway, by sort of 3/4 through the film, I came back to normal, innit?
Yeah.
And then I watched the end of that film, and then ever since then, that's been one of my favourite films. I think I was like, I just remember the end of Confidence. At the end, it's got a Coldplay tune. I think it's like, you know, that Coldplay tune, which I don't really like. But now at the end of Confidence, when that comes on, and I just realised I was normal again, and I was back to like normal. And I was like, that was a good film.
Hey, safe RG. And I think on that note, we'll call it a pod. Touch it. Thank you for coming down here, Bowski.
It's a good story to end it on.
Big up.
Big up KSC. Kinell all day, baby. Bowskdog.
Yeah, it's the KSC.
Peace out. Now I'm going to get some KFC, baby, because I'm hungry.